I love that theme song.
It's very jazzy.
Well, we changed it from last week. If you remember, we had a Halloween last week, didn't we? But today we're back to normal. Do you know why we're back to normal? Because welcome to season 2 of TUB THUMPERS.
You know what, right? I know that the way you just said that, that's the way Jen says it. I bet Jen got you doing the TUB THUMPERS.
TUB THUMPERS. This sounds posh. TUB THUMPERS. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. It's been a good week. I've done a lot of painting this week. My back's doing me head in. I'm getting to that age now where if I keep to be stretching my back, it's like it annoys me for 3 days and then it's gone again.
You don't know what creaks more, the paintbrush or you?
Yeah, I've got a bit of a painting back.
What?
A painting back. Too much painting.
I wonder if Des has got a painting back because he does a lot of painting, doesn't he? Painting back.
Yeah.
Never heard that. It sounds like it sounds like a famous actor here. Cosmopolitan Part 2 starring Peyton Back. Season 2 of TUB Thumpers, Part 30, if you will, circumcise. And today it's just going to be me and you, Si, because you found some stuff, haven't you? And I found a small box. Mine's pathetic, really.
Well, the old point about TUB Thumpers, he's going through a tub.
Well, yeah.
What's stuff in it?
Look at that for a tub. You see, you keep
and
the
there's
tub.
stuff in here. To be fair with you, there's no inkling of me in this whatsoever. So if anybody in the chat or anything thinks, oh, needs that or anything like that, send me a message. Let me know. We'll do some deals.
Do some deals. Look at his sign. The artful dodger of swaps. Well, we got, excuse me, we got 30 people, over 30 people already. So thank you all for coming to TUB Thumpers. Let's have a look who's here, Si. La 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 la. Oh, look who's here, Si.
Hey, hey!
I love it. I love it. Absolutely.
I love his hats, mate. He's got some great hats, John, hasn't he?
You guys, he's got some. Oh, look who's decided, Si. Look who's decided to wake up in the morning
PGM
and give us a watch. Must be a sunny morning on the Shire.
Wouldn't you like it if that picture was real? Where you mean PGM as little hobbits can just walk through that lovely forest and go look for mushrooms and stuff. I'd love it.
Go look for mushrooms, Si.
Escape the ride and go look for mushrooms in that forest. It'd be great.
B's here, good old Mr. B. I've noticed that Shabby's hat is backwards, maybe, but it says Shabby Geek. Still, it says Geek Shabby. Well, it says, you know where I am.
Shabby Geek.
I'm Johnny Boys here. I am John McGuire. Good old John, super awesome. The lovely Kieran. Hey, thanks, Peter, Mr. B, and John McGuire. Hello, Kieran Ball. Guess who else is here? Because it's TUB Thumpers.
There was only Des bonfire. They don't want it at bonfire night. I only saw Des near the bonfires. I don't think anybody else bothered, did they? I didn't bother. But I've watched the election, that's why I didn't bother.
I'd love to go to our Desi's for bonfire night. You know, have a pint in the Thistle Do, get a bonfire outside, a few fireworks, get Mrs. Dead to make some treacle toffee. Look at that. You know what I mean, Si? Great night out, that, mate. Great night out. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, yes. Ha, ha, ha. For a minute there, I thought Shabby has a new friend or something, Kieran. I got loads of friends. Up, hey. Hey, Ops. Nice to see you, buddy. Oh, guess who else is here, Si? I have a friend in our group that will fight, Si, for your honour. That will fight for your honour. There he is. Hey there, TUB Thumpers. Looking forward to this. Talking about fighting for your honour, there's always someone in our chat that's always smiling, Si.
And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure it steals your heart away.
I don't know why he's smiling. All the parcels he's been sending to America this week. He should be crying.
I know. I saw that big parcel. Me and Scoobs yesterday morning. We were, and when Shabby's eyes are smiling. Thanks, Connor. That's also. I'll do a stream opening, Connors. So I'm going to open it, and then I said to Scoobs today, Scoobs, do you want to do a thing opening out? And then I realised, oh, he's opened this. Scoobs got lots of good goodies from our Connor. So that was awesome. This is great, Si, because I've just used all my memes in one row. I wait to see my monetization. Shabby, we've told you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Banned in Germany.
Hello to everyone in the good old chat. Well, no, hello everyone to you. 40 people, you absolute belters. Thanks everyone for showing up. Hi all in the chat, says our John. The lovely Miriam's here. The lovely Miriam, Si. What would we do without a bless her? Good old Miriam's here. TJC is here. Good old TJC. The lovely Ricardo is here. Look at this. Everyone's turned up. Ricardo. Let me ask people as well. How do you prefer this time as well? Because me and Si are doing it an hour later now, so it's 4 p.m. East. I think this is better for me. 4 p.m. Si, to be honest.
Well, I'll say you can ask people how they prefer the time, but this is it. Sticking at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. I know after this, I'd like to do a little bit of shameless advertising for somebody else, if that's all right, Simon. This afternoon.
Depends who it is.
Well, yeah, I should have told you, shouldn't I? Depends who it is.
Depends who it is.
The lovely Super Awesome Geek Show has a new quiz on at 10 past 6.
Well, that's obviously.
So if anyone's available, we're all subscribed to our Johnny Boy, aren't we? So let's go over to John's and we'll watch John's quiz. So Johnny's on straight after us. Look at that.
Well, that's different.
2 hours of YouTube.
You're on about royalty that now, so that's different when it comes to royalty.
Yeah, I agree. Hi, Jason. Good old Jason's here. Mr. Redmond is here. Good evening, all. Good evening, Jonathan. Wow, everyone's turned up. You absolute belters. The lovely Scoobs is here. Hiya, Scoobs. So we're sat here before, and I didn't think I was going to turn up. So it's like 5 to 9 or 5 to 4, wherever you are. And I'm sat here going, bloody hell, Si. I know you leave it to because you always leave it like 30 seconds to a minute before anyway, Si. But I'm sat there going, oh, no. What's happened to us? And then I realised I didn't send him the invite. I didn't know. I was like,
yeah, but do you remember like when you was at work and your boss would say to you, "We'll like you here 15 minutes earlier than you start." You're always like, "Fuck off! I'll get here when I'm." That's what it's like here. Can you come in 15 minutes earlier? So I'll get here when I'm ready.
He's like that rebel streak, Simon. We've always had that rebel streak. Usual Mike. G'day, Mike. See, all the Aussies and New Zealanders, they can all come on now. Because I know I was talking to Mike before. It's 7 a.m. in the morning. Or is it 8 a.m. now, Mike? I think it's 8 a.m. in the morning. See, early times, like cup of coffee.
I mean, I don't know. I can't speak on behalf of all the other British lads in the sense of like the vast majority of the chat is, but I always feel 9 o'clock's a better time for myself. Everything's done. All the stuff's put away. Nobody's going to be knocking at the door. I've had my tea. I've caught up on everything I need to catch up on. And 9 o'clock, you're just ready for like doing nothing, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose you're right. Because I always have that thing, don't you? You go mad at me because I'm like, oh, it might be too late for English lads. And you're like, it's 11 o'clock.
Well, I think we're all in bed over the edge of 40 at 9 o'clock, don't you?
Hello. Dave T, Shabby, I have Builder's back. Builder's back side, that's what he has. Not Painter's back, that's my brother. So he's got a lot of back.
I feel sorry for your brother.
I had it once, years ago. I'd hurt my back. And I've never hurt my back ever. And I did it. And I tell you what, it hurts, doesn't it, when you hurt your back? Oh. The pain is unbelievable. Because you forget about it, don't you? Like a big, do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, absolutely brilliant. The tub looked like it's full of dirty laundry. Is it, Si? Is it full of dirty laundry outside?
Full of dirty laundry. Stuff like this. What's this? That was all. I'll give that bad.
I've just lost 10 subs. Thanks, Si. Because when I pulled out mine, it's only that. Well, we'll have a look.
Well, that's what the Tub Thumpers is about. It doesn't matter about the guests, and it doesn't matter. It's about going through a tub, innit? And they've got a tub here. We can go through it.
Kieran Ball was hoping for something dirty inside his tub, but not his pants.
My pants!
Look at him. Look for mushrooms. Shabby, you know what goes really well with that hat? A t-shirt. Yeah, I think, yeah. Well, I'm waiting for sign, waiting for stuff.
It's coming. Listen, like I said, silky moves, it's coming.
Let's get high and search for those mushrooms. Yeah, good on you. Hello, Mr. Aitken. Good old Georgie boy's here. Good old Zoe T is here. Everyone's turned up. Our Zoe's here. Owner and landlady of the Thistle Do right there, Si. Do you know what I mean?
She'll have to come on next time with her hair like Bet Lynch. Big beehive.
Hey, did you see our Luke's new logo? Oh, what's coming? Right, so I was intrigued. So I woke up.
Let's have a thing. What do you think is coming?
I don't know. I woke up.
I think maybe it'd be nice to see, for me, Luke Reynolds doing like his own live stream chats, guesting on Luke Reynolds and stuff. I hope it's something like that.
No,
because he's interesting, Luke, isn't he? He's got loads to say, hasn't he, and stuff.
Let's not get carried away. He's all right. I won't say he was interesting. No, I woke up, Si, and there was a furor around Facebook, and I thought, what's going on? And there it was. Reynolds' new logo. It was nice. I liked it as well. It was very minimalistic, you know, but you knew who it was. And then it just said, coming in 2025. And I thought, wow.
I reckon something like that.
Yeah, I do. Well, we'll all watch it, won't we? Do you know what I mean? Wonder what it'll be about. I wonder if he started a boy band or something like that. You never know, do you? You never know. Could be anything. Coxie! Even though, train your brains for another exercise question of the week. That is right. In a couple of minutes, you will all listen to season 2's question of the week. Have you got a good one this week, Si?
Well, it's just a quite straightforward, isn't it?
Our Gilster. There he is, a little belter. There he is. Handsome chap. Good old Gilster's here.
Can I ask you something on Gilster's profile there? Does it say 37 on that Mandalorian helmet, or is it?
No, it's 37, and there's a meaning of it, and he's told me about 50 times, and off the top of my head now I can't think of what it is. But Gilster will probably write what it means. But yeah, there's a meaning to that number.
Yeah, I've just noticed it. 37.
Yeah. Oh, look at this! Look at this. The timing. You see, our Gary sat in Texas. He's probably like, oh yeah, just an hour later, lads. An hour later. I can't wait to meet Gary.
The sounds of it, the next time I'll meet up with the lovely Gary Moore will be Joe Fest, another British invasion of Joe Fest, by the sounds of it. I've heard Gary Moore's going.
Right. I used to make the joke about DTM coming this summer, saying, oh, how hot it is and so forth, right? But you, in that heat, I'm going nowhere near you. Your aggression is just going to take over. So I will warn people at Joe Fest, say a quick hello to Si, then walk away quick, because I guarantee he's going to be pissed off. I can imagine
I'm not one for hot weather, though, for like being over hot.
That's what I'm saying.
This is my weather here now. My favourite time of year is between my birthday, October the 13th, and November the 5th. Yesterday, and that's my favorite. So that is my favorite time of year. It's the only time of year I can feel like I can proper breathe.
Yeah, but you got. I know you came to Virginia when I was in Virginia and saw me there, but this is the deep south, mate. This is gonna kill you. I can't believe it. I'm surprised. Did DTM not go home to you and go, "Stay"?
Yeah, him and Alan both said.
Yeah. Time doesn't matter to Ricardo. He doesn't sleep. He's like a vampire. So I should have been on a Halloween night then, shouldn't he? All right, Keith. So there he is. Keith's here. Thanks, Shabby. And said, no, not a problem. You're one of our bestest pals ever. If you're one afternoon, I mean, like I said, if these lads can't sleep or.
And I hope John comes this time round as well, because I couldn't go last Joe Fest. So I hope this time he comes again and I'll meet up with John.
I can't believe he gave me that hurricane. I mean, I know I won the Batgirl, which was nice, you know, in the duck race, but to give me a present like that hurricane, I was like, wow, man, that's really nice. The thing is, right, Si, it's funny that, Si, talking about toys, whatever, there's certain toys you always have in your head, oh, I love that, and a kid, but you haven't seen or felt it since you were a kid. So when I got it, I was like, you know, you just hit you that nostalgia, like, oh, no, there it is. And you know what I mean? And I couldn't work out how to open it. So I'm sat there and I thought, oh no, it's a 40-year-old toy. I don't want to break it. I think it was John that said, just turn the top. So I turned the top and there you go. So I got it.
I think John gets happy by making other people happy, doesn't he? I think he has that empathy with him like that.
We're very, very lucky in that circumstance. It's like, if I know the American lads are going to England or vice versa, you lot are coming here, and I know whoever we meet, and this is a genuine thing. I know we laugh and joke on Tub Thumpers, but it's genuine. I'm dead proud because I know the lads that we hang around with. you know what I mean? I'm not, and oh,
Yeah.
I really don't want him to meet him or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Because I know everyone's dead nice. So I'm really happy about that. The lovely Helen, Mrs. DTM.
Lovely Helen.
The lovely
Helen's on a show soon. She's coming on a show soon, isn't she? Is it Saturday?
I'm going to support the girls. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad that they've set something up and done something. It's like we said when we did Ladies' Night. These girls have been around forever, haven't they? So it's nice, let's see what they're doing. Let's support them and watch them on. It'll be on the Scuba's channel, on Leslie and Scuba's and Pete's channel. So I'm going to watch them. I'm going to watch them and see how they do. All the best. Listen, if they make mistakes, if it goes on a bit, this and that and so forth, don't we all? We've done 170 episodes. Simon, I've done 317 videos. 2 of them have had my internet fixed.
I just sat here saying all that. It was like 2 minutes before 9. Shit, I better send Simon the bloody link to
Sat here pissed off Simon's not here, then I realised, well, maybe if I send him an invite, he will be here. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I wish him all the best. I hope it goes really great for him. Oh, let's have a look. We're nearly at the bottom of this. This is getting awesome. This 9 p.m. works for DTM, so DTM's all right with that. Si, I had a bonfire 2. Vehicles went up. Vehicles went up. Oops. Oh, this is awesome, everybody. I love this. I love it. I'm happy we're back doing Tub. I missed it, Si, because I know you said, oh, let's take a month off or whatever. And I did miss Tub. I love doing Tub Thumpers. It's brilliant.
I know you got your tree up.
Oh, yeah. Tree's right there. Look at that. Yeah. We'll talk about the tree in a minute. Oh, my God. I've just noticed Shabby's tree. Well, yeah. You see, and I told you all, it's going to go up and we're going to do it. So... Let's have a look. Shh, nobody's supposed to mention it. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Oh, Palps, how are you, pal? Dave prefers 9 p.m. because he has to finish his...
Get dishes done, Dave.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There we go. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm going to get down a bit. Oh, look at them. Look at them, Si. Look at them. Look at that. Pat. You'll love them moments.
See more meat on a butcher's pencil.
Hey, don't be shabby. You know what I mean? I'm not getting embarrassed in front of Geek Strong. I'm making sure
Oh, you can't say that. I've seen pictures of Geek Strong.
Holy
so, like, if I was like next to Geek Strong and stuff, it'd be like that sketch where Patrick Swayze and Chris Farley do the Chippendales.
Everyone's a gin.
It's exactly what it'd be like, wouldn't it?
It was sexy hard Geek Strong. I would. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, Helen's been around a bit. Oh, shit.
Well,
I don't know about that. DTM said it, not me. Oh. The lovely Delvian Seek has arrived, Simon. The lovely Delvian has arrived.
I've met Delvian. I've met him, Mark, and I think he's a bit too classy for this show.
Is he?
I met him. Yeah.
I'd love to meet Delvian.
I was like, he's a classy gent. He's too classy for us. So thank you for coming in.
Let's discuss Delvian for a minute. What do you mean by classy?
It's just like you meet people and you think, sometimes you meet people and there's like something about them. And you think, whoa, yeah, something. Yeah.
Oh, are you saying, Simon, that Delvian Seek has a classy aura around him, like a Eddie Brett?
He's like a classy guy, yeah.
Yeah,
nice to meet you.
You heard it here first. It's a Tub Thumpers exclusive. Delvian Seek is a classy guy. My kind of
guy.
I'm as interested as Beige. Wow.
I watch his videos. He's got great videos. You always learn something new off his videos and stuff.
Yeah, we're big fans. We're big fans. Oh, the lovely Emma. Well, how do I look? Hello.
Not classy like Delvin.
Emma, it's an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for turning up to TUB Thumpers. We appreciate that.
Emma, they're off. They were nice people.
Good Force is here. Good Force.
Mark the Eagle.
There he is. Well, Gary the Eagle side. Gary.
Well,
Here
he's
we
got
go.
marketing.
Classy. Look at him. Even that one line that Delvian said there, Si, is a classy move, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah, a classy guy. I know a classy guy. I want to see one.
Salacious says, "Good evening, everyone. Bob has given up trying to what? I can't read that, Si. I haven't got my glasses on.
Bob has given up trying to rebox the Dragonfly and has ordered a pizza instead."
Right. I want to talk about this Dragonfly then, because I'm sure our Oakspot was saying he hasn't come yet. And it's been months or whatever. But Salacious has got. I saw his advertisement, Salacious, before. Has he got his? Then he must have.
I just suppose this is like you're getting them out, and there's a shift of sending them out, aren't there? The couch.
Listen, I will have you know I am what's known as a sexual magnet. Okay, ask my wife.
Jen's like, what?
Forgot you was in. This is what happens when we do it at 4 o'clock, you see. Now I can't get away with anything. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Anyway, no one likes her anyway, so let's not talk about her. Anyway, so let's just one. Delvian looks like a professor in code busking or such like. Does he, Keith? Does he? I'm telling you what. I'm learning a lot about Delvian Seek tonight. I know he's a good dancer because a couple of years back when we made the community video, he sent one in, and I was aghast at the moves that Delvian Seek had, but I didn't realise he was this classy. Look at this. All the lads saying, yeah, he's really classy. Kind of like it. Kind of brings a smoothness, Si, like Des does to our community. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
If you wanted special favours to the postman, did he? Gups, hey pal, good old Keith here, good old Jumpy's here now. Then Shabby inside, hey Jumpy, good old Gups, good old Jump. Who is bothered by the Dragonfly on the coffee table for a bit? Are you getting one too? Did you order it, Si? Did you? Because I know ordered it.
And then, do you know what? Do you know sometimes you can get carried away with shit and you can just run with it? I don't buy G.I. Joe. No interest in G.I. Joe, any history or anything like that. But when I saw that Dragonfly, even I went, "Oh my god, that is mint!" And I booked it. I backed it, and then a week after we were going to Dublin, and I thought it's 200 odd quid, and I'm going to Dublin, and I just realised I got carried away, so I pulled out of it.
You pulled out?
Yeah.
All right. Well, fair enough. But it's nice.
Well, maybe I pulled out prematurely when you look at the thing now, but. Happens to the best of us. Hi,
BOE. BOE, I've got your autographs ready for Friday. So if anyone else hasn't sent their autographs in, please send them in. And you can send them in to me on Instagram, Facebook, or shabbygeek20@gmail.com right there. If you want to send your autographs, because we're doing autograph night on Friday. But that's Friday. Today is my favourite day of the week. Wednesday, Tub Thumpers Day. And here we go. Size question of the week. So this is a part of the show where Si gets us all thinking about his question of the week. So, Si, what is it?
Today's question of the week is something that actually has been floating around since the pandemic. And we have heard, basically before that, around 2012, that the Chinese are so positive that the aliens are going to visit the Earth by the year 2027, which is only 3 years away. Since COVID, alien sightings have shot up by 56%, which is over half of what people see since COVID. But I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I'm starting to believe in Project Bluebeam. And if you know what Project Bluebeam is, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, look it up. But I will say, are the aliens coming in 2027? I think yes, but not the way we think.
Are aliens coming in 2027? Si, have you seen our chat? They're here. Aliens, so.
Project Bluebeam believes that there are going to be an alien. They are going to be here, but it's going to be created. It's going to be done by the governments. It's the new one to create a one world religion and one world money currency.
Right.
But when you look into Project Bluebeam, there's a lot that sticks with that. But the Chinese, if you listen to theirs, they are convinced they will be here by 2027.
I've never heard of this project.
And the governments have worked with them for a long time. So what do you think?
What do I think? I don't believe in them. Well, right. I never have done. But I've been seeing all those things that the Air Force over here released, didn't they? All those little things that shot in the air and so on. So I was kind of thinking, oh, actually, what is that? But I've never heard of this Project Bluebeam. What is it?
Project Bluebeam is what I just said. Some believe it's a government-created conspiracy where they're going to create the aliens coming for a world order. Whereas we think it's going to be the aliens who are going to be here, but they're actually not. It's a government-created conspiracy.
What do you think?
I believe somewhere, I don't know, I'm on the line. All I'm on the lines of this. In 2027, I know something's going to happen. I do know that. There's too much that's been happening from too many governments around the world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's too much spoke about 2027. I'm going down the Alice in Wonderland hole here. You're going in my 3 o'clock in the morning. I better get to bed. I'm looking at too much shit.
Listen,
that's what I'm talking about. So
right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the chat off a bit and I'm just going to stop live. So, right, I've done that. Si, you got to put those drugs down, mate. Now there's only me and you here. I love you, Simon. I love you a lot. You've got to stop, Si. You've got to get a good night's sleep.
You'll see people in this chat know what I'm talking about with Project Bluebeam. They know.
There are already 2 aliens on this channel. They're already here. Look at Claire. I swear the USA admitted to having alien tech during lockdown. Yeah, that's what I mean, Palps. I'm sure there was something on there. There was something like.
We saw the congressman when she asked him at Congress. Aliens, he went, well, yeah, what are they? We don't know. So you're trying to tell me you've got biological parts? Yeah, we have, that are unknown.
Yeah.
Congress has already said it.
Cycling for Fun. Good afternoon, Cycling for Fun. Says, I nominate Dean from All Things 80 for a future. Get him on. You're more than welcome to come on. Yeah, well, anyone's welcome on TUB Thumpers Cycling. Anyone. What's the sequel to Aliens Romulus in 2027? Got a good point. Aliens delivered the COVID virus. Damn, the Chinese lads weren't lying. Well,
no, but since COVID, alien sightings have gone up by 56%. Now, does that not blow your mind?
But it depends. Bluebeam says we should see a ship. If we actually see aliens in flesh and blood, then it's not Bluebeam.
See, John knows. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows.
I honestly would. If I saw an alien, I think I'd shit myself.
John's like the Oracle when it comes to conspiracies. He knows it all from Bigfoot to Loch Ness. He knows.
That's the thing. You watch these like an Independence Day or something. You see these massive ships come over cities, and everyone's just stood there staring, like, "Oh, what's that?" I'd be off. I'd get on TJC's bus and I'd say, "Get me out of here." Do you know what I mean? I'd be gone, mate. I wouldn't. I'd be scared to death. And Project Bluebeam is not even going to be the weirdest thing talked about tonight. Brilliant. The aliens have always been here. They never left. That's what we can't. So I
believe that we got put here by them, and they've kept to watch over us. And there is a race that basically every so often will surface, let you know they're here, but they won't show themselves.
Oh, I like the way you think. Hey, Claire, what kind of mushrooms did Si have for tea? You're not wrong, nowadays.
See, listen, man, I pulled Stu about this. I'm going to pull you about it as well.
Right.
If you've got to wear your glasses for reading these comments, why do you not wear your glasses?
Well, because I look like a dog. Look.
Yeah, but you can't read.
No! That's what you're here for. You can read. You know, I can read my glasses. BOE says we all have seen a very strange alien finger that gives.
See, for a start, that doesn't say we all have, does it?
That's why I don't wear them. That's why I don't wear my glasses. That's why. That's why I don't wear them. Do you know what I mean? Hoping right now. Oh, look at Bob's home. Yeah, I'll give it a go. What's on YouTube? No, them 2 idiots. Yeah, I'd rather be.
Let me ask you though, do you think the world of today, like especially all us lot in this chat, we're massive fans of science fiction? Is it going to be as mind-blowing if aliens do come as what we expect? Or are we going to be, again, like, great, what's the tea?
I don't know. You see,
living, isn't it?
I think that's what it is. You always have that thing of out of sight, out of mind, don't you? So I don't really think about stuff like that because I've never seen it and I've never encountered it. Do you know what I mean? And it's funny
but what I mean is, Mark, right? Say like next morning, you wake up tomorrow morning and there's a mothership above New York City, and it's all real, it's all that, and it's out of nowhere. Yeah. What do you think? I don't think we'd be as mind blown anymore, would we? Because look what we know about the Hubble telescopes and everything we know about space and what we know about far off galaxies now, and all the images we're receiving. Would be absolutely pig ignorant to think we're the only ones here if that was really the case. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't think it'd be that like mind blowing, would it? It'd be amazing, but would it be like, oh my god, the aliens are here?
Well, DTM thinks they're already coming. Look, straight up coming, those aliens. Bring them on site. I'll even offer my spare room. Come and live with DTM.
We'll be back here on that date.
DTM just wants somebody else to do the chores, so we don't get in trouble. But if you live here, you have to do the washing, the cleaning.
That'll be hell, wouldn't it? Aliens are here. Never mind, Dave. Get them dishes done.
Bluebeam says the government has hologram technology that can project holograms off the clouds above, so they will project alien ships in the sky.
So I told you, John knows. He's one of us.
Yeah. Hey, up clear. And Australians are aliens. Right, that's coming from New Zealand. It does not reflect. That's not reflect me. Wrong show, palps. That's Sunday. Well, yeah. And try and convince the whole world that alien ships are invading to unite the world under one government. Well, that's another way of looking at it, suppose. Those aliens are needed to fill up all the empty phone repair shops.
John said that to me the other day, and I agree with him. Right, in the UK, I can't speak for any other country, but in the UK, Blackpool, when John said it to me, I proper thought about it. I thought, you're dead right. Like, we have hundreds of mobile phone shops, hundreds of them, but you never seen anybody in them, and you don't hear anybody going, oh yeah, I've just been back from the repair shop, got my phone repaired. You never hear it, do you? So why have we got all these mobile phone shops where no one gets a phone repaired and nobody shops there?
I read big question of the week. How come repair shops?
Yeah, that's Jonathan's question of this week. And it's true. Why do it?
If we see flesh and blood aliens, how will you know it'll be flesh and blood? Though it could be light, John, or it could be.
Well, that's what I go off. I agree with John 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
There's too much banging on about the year 2027, and there's too much banging on about Project Bluebeam. So if they're actual flesh and blood, it's the real deal. The Chinese were right. If it's not, we only see ships and stuff. You're looking at Project Bluebeam.
Look at Gary. Super awesome science.
Only on this channel.
Pugger spelled alien wrong. Well, it's all right. We know what you meant. Jonathan, no, Kieran. It's because you're not on Twitter, mate. Hello, Matthew's collection. Good old Matthew. Aliens are not really what's going to go and shock everyone when they land. What's really going to shock everyone is when they get off the ships and they look like us. See, I'll never sleep now. I won't sleep at all. Actually, that's a good point. Maybe I've been married to one for 20 years.
Yeah, I don't think aliens are going to be like these one-eyed bog green things. I think they're just going to be either like us or physically like us.
Yeah. Will there be ships left? Will there be seats left, sorry, on this ship when it lands, when it visits?
Well, if it was, would you go, Mark? Would you do a Roy
I'd go. On it? I have to pack a packed lunch. Make you a postcard.
Well, that's the thing, man. You know, it gets to an age, doesn't it? Like, say, like you're in your 50s, and it's 56 and all that, and all the kids are grown up and everything, and you were told, like, would you like to go and see the universe on this spaceship? Would you go?
Yeah, I'd go. Yeah, I'd go. Would I go? You're joking, are you? Would you go? I don't know. Shabby, would you like to come and visit the planet Uranus? Well, I'll give it a shot. I'll go. Jumpy does say, though, to be optimistic, if aliens do come, maybe my Black Series may crazy. Yes, tell it to him. What is this? Oh, it's it's an Earth culture. I'd like $80.
Hey, I wonder how science fiction would be viewed from that day, though. Because say if aliens do come and they are here and everything's real and everything's as it is, as we're saying, what would that do to science fiction movies from that day onwards?
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. What would he do?
Because let's be fair, half the time, as a human race from Earth, we always treat aliens like twats, don't we, to be fair?
Yeah, we do.
You know, it's like
because if they come down and do all that next time you watch Star Wars, you might go, that's not how it works.
That's not a weak way.
Jabba the Hutt would never live there. Because there was a catalysm on Earth around 13,000 years ago. Oh, settle in, everyone. Get your cuppa out. And the humans who had space technology left the planet expecting to be destroyed. They came back 20,000 years later and found that we lived through the catalysm. What do you reckon? Do you agree with that? Assimilation. What does that say? Assimilation. Well, anyway, is the best for camouflage. Didn't you all see V? Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Some people believe that spaceships hide amongst the clouds, don't they? And then you think to yourself, well, how would such a big mothership and spaceships hide amongst the clouds? But then you realise that some clouds can weigh up to 30 tons. So because of that, no wonder these big ships can hide and get hidden in them and stuff.
So they've been holding off introducing themselves, Si, because we couldn't handle it until now as a society. But what if they already have, John?
Well, that's what I'm saying, John. That's exactly my point there is, if they were to come in another 3 years from now, are we now mind focused to be like, yeah, great? I don't think we'd be like, whoa. I don't think we'd panic. I don't think there'd be any.
What would happen if John met me at Joe Fest, but it wasn't me, I was an alien? And that. Like that.
He'd know.
Do you know what I mean? How would he know? How would he know? He wouldn't know, would he? Do you know what I mean? That's what aliens do, Si. I thought I'd seen a video of an alien on YouTube. Turned out it was just evil. I wonder if aliens like Spectrum games on cassette. What is this? That's what I mean. Get them to watch one of Tez's Spectrum videos. They'll shoot back off. This is Earth. Yeah, but he's Benny Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. BOE, BOE, BOE. Those shops are fronts for drug dealers.
I reckon so. All of a sudden, when did Turkey become the world's greatest barbers? They're everywhere.
Yeah, but what we're not saying is you and Jonathan have got this thing about repair shops. John says these shops are fronts for drug dealers. John is in Florida, so how does he know? Makes you think, doesn't it, Si?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean? Maybe there's another gangster. I actually know the answer to this one. Oh, well, get around. He actually knows. The aliens decided to infiltrate the Earth by convincing humans to bring them into every home. Thus, they disguise themselves as Funko Pops. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. All them dodgy barbers shops in the UK point to an alien invasion. So we've got you remember talking about, what is it? Phone repair shops, barber shops, mushrooms. Doing all right, aren't we? If Si can't work out why all the shops are empty, then we are effed up as he's answered. If he's to answer any questions on aliens, exactly, it's what I mean. Or all of the American candy shops in the UK.
There's another one. They used to pop up everywhere, didn't they? All of a sudden, all this American candy, like nobody in it. Weird.
Let's have a look. Like if we decided to join a galactic federation and could go into Deep Space Nine, John would go, Si. Yeah, John would go.
This isn't an opportunity, is it? This is it's bigger than life to go and see that sort of stuff. You'd have to do, wouldn't you?
So PGM asks here, you have to explain why, Shabby, why you put your Christmas tree up way too early. You see, I don't know, Si. The thing about it, I don't think it is too early. Do you, Si?
I don't think it's too early. And sometimes it's nice to think what other people do for Christmas and, lead up to Christmas.
Simon, I couldn't agree more. As we all know, Si, Christmas is coming. So to answer your question, PJ, it's not just me. It's not just me, is it, PJ? Everybody loves Christmas. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Everybody loves Christmas.
Well, it sounds of it, yeah. You really did, aren't you?
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely. Oh, some of those pictures. TJ seeing that boss, I died. I absolutely died. Absolutely brilliant side. Brilliant. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, I've lost everybody. I'm laughing too much. Here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Roy Neary went on a spaceship. Who's Roy Neary?
Close Encounters. Leave this channel now. It's Roy Neary.
You can't talk to me like that. I'm a movie quiz finalist. You can't talk to me like
Well,
that.
yeah, sorry, you are, yeah.
Exactly.
Good job you didn't get that question, wasn't it, Nobby?
Who's Roy Neary? On the off license in Coronation Street. Good, everybody knows that.
Stop behind him, come on.
Buy me sausages off him every Friday. Owns that van at back at pub.
Stop behind him, come on, if he got his card, so he had to pay more for his milk.
See me buggered off at Alien Ship. I know who it is. The men in black are watching. Side, be careful, says Gilsey. You want to watch yourself? Watching you, and you're.
That'd be one job I would love to have, wouldn't you, pal? Men in Black, be that guy who knew everything, like the smoking man for the X-Files. That guy.
Yeah, listen to this. The most compelling evidence I've ever heard was a reporter saying to a Navy intelligence officer, "Little green men." He went, "No, they were grey."
Yeah, but you hear that a lot, don't you? The grey skin. You hear that a lot.
In fact, aliens always put their Christmas tree up too early because of the space. Let's have a look. I can promise I'll try some professional help. He needs it, Claire. He needs it. I prefer the little grey ones. Maybe try and get him building Lego too. Yeah, but yeah. Actually, Si, that is weird that you keep all that Lego in a box. Maybe you, Si, maybe you're not from this world. Do you know what I mean? Thank God for Space Force. Yeah. Dogs and cats are alien spies. They're closer than you think.
Now, that is something that's a theory of. The Egyptians believed that the aliens created cats to watch over humans. And sometimes the way my little bastard looks at me, I'm sure he like.
Brilliant. Cats have to be the worst spies ever. All the little bastards do is eat and sleep.
It's true.
Invasion by stealth. Here we go. You have to explain to the alien. You'll have to explain to the aliens. So Shabby, I'll explain to him. I'll tell them all about Christmas. That's what That's what the cats want you to think, Jonathan. As much as I love Christmas, I don't decorate until after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because he's a normal person. That's what normal people do. For me, your tree's up a whole month too early.
Yeah. Well,
a whole month too early. November the 6th to put your tree up.
Oh, we've lost our side. Well, it looks like it's just me that's doing
I think the chat agrees with me. That is a bit mental, isn't it?
You said that too fast. Look at that. Christmas magic. Christmas magic. So no, I don't think I did it too fast at all, Simon. I disagree. So I think we could I think we could find life on another planet by 2027. The amount of probes that are out there right now, maybe past life, but signs of life, but ET type life. No, he doesn't think there is. I think if there is aliens out there, I kind of agree with Coxie. They're going to be like us, aren't they, really? Because they'd have to live in a world or come from a world like ours, you know, with oxygen and all the gases and the nature. And do you know what I mean? For us all to develop. So I think it'll be the same as us. There was a restaurant in London that sells American pies, right? Goes through all the pies. Bakeries from Mississippi. Nice. Key lime. I like key lime pie. George Coxey, that little boy looks very happy to open his ET.
It's about VTR.
Yeah, I hope so. Very cool, this Shabby, though, and very funny. Well, this is what I mean. It gets you all in the festive mood, our PGM. So you'll all go, you know what? After watching Shabby inside, I too will put my tree up. See? That card should say, just because it says Star Wars. Awesome gallery. Cheers, Howard Des. Look at him. Excellent gallery. Thank you, DTM. Never too early, Shabby. Sometimes you just need a lift that of the Christmas feeling. Love it. Ours is going up next weekend. You see, and that's why he's one of my favourites right there. Look at that. Look at that. I like Jeff hitting Shab with a shovel. He'd love to. We all love Christmas when it's bloody Christmas time, Shabby. Not in bloody June like you have those. I'm just saying. Look at inside. Candy cane king.
Candy cane.
Size ingenious, man. And I couldn't believe it. You put that picture of Scooby Pete when he was in kidding it at the back with Keith. Oh, man. I went through the picture side. And I never noticed that until I noticed it. And I went, oh, my life, that's brilliant.
Yeah, that picture of Scuba is bizarre to me because he looks about 9 on it, but he's got a proper full apple on the scratch. Oh,
Shabby, so far behind in the chat, the aliens have already been and gone. I'm not behind in the chat. I think I'm doing pretty good. Christmas magic in December. Oh,
I agree, Helen.
We'll agree to disagree, the lovely Helen. We'll agree to disagree. Too early for having my decorations up. Best of all, a tree. Why though? Why? If you all try it, maybe you'll get that festive feeling and you'll go, you know, Shabby's right. Let's enjoy it. Let's have a really long Christmas. On Christmas Eve, I'll be watching a true Christmas movie, Die Hard, followed by Father. I love Father Ted. Love Father Ted. What? Why do you think aliens will have superior tech? That's what I mean. Maybe they're out there and they just can't get here. At my work today, they were taking away all the Halloween decorations and the big Christmas tree turned up. Half an hour.
Do you know what would aliens come here for though? Because like it's pretty shit, really, isn't it? To be fair, like there's only things to look at. That's it, isn't it? Like what would they come for?
Can you imagine explaining to him? So you put gravy on chips?
Yeah.
Because of all the recent beautiful weather here in New Hampshire, being around 70 degrees, I might actually put up my Christmas lights on the outside of the house. Wait until December. The weather is pretty cold. There you are. Do it now. Do it now. Exactly. Get it all up there and go, look, he's a trendsetter. They'll look at Geek Strong's house and go, Dino's a trendsetter. Let's get ours up. We don't want him upstaging us. And then your neighbours will do it. And then their neighbours will do it. At the end of the day, the Christmas market and decorations are getting put out in Glasgow. See, everyone's getting it, Si. Everyone's getting it. Yeah, it is.
We're going to the Christmas market at Christmas.
Hey, Stu. Nice to see you, buddy. Good old Bry's here. Dio, same here in New York. See, Brian's getting that festive feeling. Look at Bry. Please save us from this madness. Hello, Martin. 32,000 feet in the air at the moment. He's flying. But I couldn't miss Tub Thumpers internet. It's a bit spotty. Well, isn't it?
Hey, keep your camera filming for aliens. There are more and more sites of aliens now through plane windows.
Oh,
so after this, get filming, see what you find.
It's funny, isn't it, Say? Our Martin's saying there that he's watching Tub Thumpers through dodgy internet. Well, it's the same thing then, isn't it? It's Shabby's channel. It's not. It's like, it's like watching it from 2 weeks ago.
He said it's going to step. Look at the quality of Shabby this week.
Imagine if a UFO landed and they all got out in Everton shirts, we'd have to send them back. Oh, that'd be awesome. Can you imagine? Ferguson right on the back of it. Have a good fly. HG Force, he's saying hello to everybody. Safe travels. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Mr. B, Ricardo, Martin.
Mr. B.
They came for a pint and a kebab. Hey, Martin, have you ever been abducted by aliens? That's a good question. I wonder if he has. Even worse, Connor, imagine our all day and the first thing on earth sees Everton playing. Who got locked out of Twitter? Did you? I saw you this morning winding people up this morning on it. I saw that. Well, I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, I definitely think alien life, like us on some level, intelligent life. There's billions of galaxies with billions of stars, so we're not too far away from each other. There you go. Aliens. That's what Coxie says. Our Jumpy says. Shabby, aliens are all the same animals we find here on Earth, except they have evolved and developed the ability to talk like humans. I'm trying to think of the people I know. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. Thanks again for those awesome Matchbox toys. That's really nice of him. Got old Martin sending stuff
some
out.
today's police things. Yeah, they were cool.
Yeah, I got a lovely thing of Connor. Like I said, I'll open that later on. If the aliens watched Everton, they'd have to leave no intelligent life forms on Earth. I'll tell you what. Aliens usually come down from the cows. They haven't even had the fetish or fascination with cows.
Yeah, what is that, PGM? That's a lot from the 60s, wasn't it? You saw a UFO flying saucer, and there'd always be like a cow getting beamed up. Why?
Oh, I don't know. Must be soccer references. It is. They're all being abusive, Brian. That's what it's called. It's been
maybe
in
the cow was created by the aliens because it's food for us.
Yeah.
Like, look how much the cow does for human consumption. And maybe the aliens every now and again have to take one just to like do it up a little bit more. And maybe like, milk's a little bit richer and whatever.
Good point, Si. Mr. Redmond says, would aliens bitch about Hasbro as much as we do? They probably would. They'd probably come down in a Hasbro. Shipping was that expensive. Oh, no, they won't. No license out.
No, what had happened, John, is we'd see an alien spaceship in 2027, and then by the year 2030, HasLab would do one for $1,000. And you'd get it in 2035.
Maybe aliens, our Jumpy says, like barbecue as much as we do. I love barbecue, especially living here. GeForce will contest to that.
The only thing I don't like on a barbecue is chicken.
Yeah, but that's your barbecue. I'm talking southern barbecue, man. I'm telling you now.
I like hot dogs and I like burgers and I like all that, but I don't like chicken on a barbecue. Don't like the taste of it. It's funny.
I'm sure all that talk about cows. Maybe they just like the milk.
Maybe.
Anyway,
we've
got an hour just talking bollocks. I got right, I'll go first because I've barely got anything. Welcome to Tub Thumpers. We'll get to a tub. Let's go look. So I found this. I was when I was getting my decorations out. See, if I hadn't got my decorations out, I wouldn't have had a tub for Tub Thumpers. See the way the festivities all come outside. There's nothing much in here. It's just little bits and pieces. So, do you remember that? I found an old Lego thing. Is that the mini ones? Yeah, but I never opened it. So I've got a polybag of what's it called? A first order walker. There you are, heavy blaster walker. So I've got one of them. Oh, I found something, Si, from Burnley, Star Wars Burnley Day. Remember we went to Burnley Star Wars Day?
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars Fun Day. Well, do you remember when we were stood outside and they were giving stuff out while we were waiting to go in? We were giving out these, and I think these are trading cards, and I never opened them, but I found them. I couldn't believe it. I had these ages ago. What about my glasses? I'll need my glasses for this. So, just put my eye out. These here, what they're called, wide vision trading cards, them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember them, Si? They were giving them out, weren't they? They said, oh, yeah, they're going to be rare, these, where, they can't buy them.
I used to work at birthdays through college at the time of the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
And we used to sell them, and I've got every set. I've got all sets of every one, never opened. Yeah, I've got all full sets like that, yeah. I never opened them, like you.
Look at them. So I found them. So 8 wide vision trading cards. I've never seen wide vision trading cards. So, yeah, I've got a couple of them. That's in Tops made them. So, and then these ones as well, so they were giving out. Do you remember these Tops Force Attacks?
No, I don't remember them.
That was at Star Wars Burnley Fun Day as well. So what's the date?
Force Attacks? Is it like a card game or something?
Yeah, it's Tops trading card side. What's the date? I don't think there's a date on them. But yeah, so here we go. This one you get 8 cards again, but they're just a standard card. So I've got Force Attacks ones. And then I got Padme Amidala as well. Look at that, Padme. So there's Padme on them. Ooh, yeah. Wide vision cards. So I've got them. Oh, look at this. I found This box is pathetic. I found some trading cards that have never been opened. Look. Oh. So when you come outside,
It's funny how you just have playing cards, isn't it? That are just...
It's funny though, isn't it? You take the piss out of Des, like, oh my god, he's got all sorts and all that, and you've got the same thing, cards, trading cards, you know. So I found a deck of cards. Ooh. I found some reusable cotton swabs, Q-tips, with Kylo Ren on them.
Ooh, nice tin you can keep there.
So if you've got anything up your nose, I'll get it out for your site. You get 30 cotton swabs. You can do it 30 times. I've got, I love these. Hallmark. There was a Hallmark shop in where we lived, and it was going out of business years ago, 2011. There we go. And they were selling these, and what they are is they're like paperweights, but you stick them on your shelf or whatever. But they've all got Star Wars signs, and I've got spares of these. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. And it's just like a paperweight, if you will. But I've got duplicates of these size. So I think they were selling them for about 99 cents. It was closing down the Hallmark store, so they were giving them away. And so I got that one right there. And then the other one says, Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool that follows him? Look at that. And on the back, it's metal. And it says Star Wars on the back. So they're pretty cool. So, like I said, I've got spares some of them. Oh, found some more trading cards. This one I have Obi-Wan. There he is. Oh, and I found some more of them. Here we go. I found a 216 stickers, Si. Look at that. All stickers.
All glittered.
I wish they were, but look, you can stick them anywhere, Si. The fuds am I doing? What am I doing? I've got a pack of crayons. Look at this.
What were these just things that you just like picked up and stuff? I thought, like Star Wars on about pick them up.
I've always said it's sign, and I'll get out of it by saying this. We slag off the sequels, but I loved the atmosphere around Star Wars when Force Awakens came out. I loved it. Star Wars was back massive. It was everywhere. Do you know what I mean? All the toys were back out, and you know, I love that feeling of Star Wars was back. And you know, like I said, every time I went to a shop, so I just went out and bought loads of stuff. Like that. Oh, I need some crayons.
Yeah.
Oh, a calendar side for 2016. It's got Kylo Ren on it.
Diet starts Monday.
Let's have a look. Oh, I've got some other stuff in here. Let's have a look. That's crap. This is pretty cool. I forgot what this was off. Do you remember these? I think it was from the Jedi Arena. You know, the Geonosis Arena. I think it came with that. It's like a booklet, and it just had loads of stuff like this. Like, yeah, it was. It's because, do you remember that time with the Star Wars figures? You could put like a card in the back of the stand or in the front of the stand, like that. And it would give you all the readings and all the cards. This came with the Geonosis Arena. I'm sure it did. And it's like a booklet thing. Yeah, and what it is, size. They made Star Wars figures about 10, 15 years ago, and on the stand you got a card with it, and you put the card in the front of it, and it was just like doing it like Topps Trading, you know, who was the most powerful character and that kind of thing. And this was a booklet that came with the Geonosis Arena that basically told you like that. So that was pretty cool. I have a sticker of BB-8. Jealous inside, jealous. You're not having it inside. La, 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 la. I have more stickers. Oh, no, sorry, Simon. I have tattoos.
Stick them on. Look, be like that kid. Armful.
Oh. Here we go. I don't think anyone who was going to come on Tub Thumpers recently, before or after, is going to have better than this. Oh, look at that side. Look at that. And Everton. It was Everton.
Your screen's gone a bit glitchy. You keep showing stuff and then it's not showing it. You keep glitching up and then stopping and starting, and it's weird. I don't know what's going on.
Is it all right now?
It's just he seems to be doing it. You're showing me something, but then when you're moving it, I'm not seeing it because there's a glitch in between.
Did you see that?
Look at that, eh? Toilet paper, spare toilet paper. You've got no rolls in.
Can you see it, or have I gone back better now?
No, it just I don't know if it's because you've made yourself big or something, but it just seems to be really like that.
Let's have a look. Now, can you see it?
Yeah.
Right. So it's an Everton program. Everton versus Liverpool side 2000 and what? 2013. 2013 side.
What's that? 12 years ago.
There's my tub side. There's my tub. Yeah, there you are. The lads are saying it's not glitchy here. Everyone can see it, Si.
Oh, it just might be on my side.
Maybe it's just you, Si. Maybe you're just feeling a bit glitchy. So there's my stuff, our side. Beat that, Si. Beat that.
Yeah, mine keeps doing it. Can you just do me a favour? Just boot me out and put me back in again, because mine keeps doing it. So I know it's not the chat, but I'd rather get this straight before mine just keeps doing it.
Let's have a look. All right. Well, you might have to leave and come back, Si.
Right, I will.
All right, you leave and come back, and I'll catch up with chat. Technical difficulties. Let's have a look. Oh, Nick's here, APD. Let's have a look. Get an open, Shabby. Yeah, well, it's nice having all those training cards and stuff. But that's weird because that was when we all went out to that Star Wars Fun Day in Burnley. So there you are.
Yeah, that's better.
It's working better now.
Yeah, it might have just been mine. Gone dodgy.
The real aliens are octopuses. Let's just get down a bit. Shatner, he's never gonna die. Shatner, I don't think he is. He's always looked the same when I see him. Hello, sorry I'm late. It's all right, APD. It's nice to see you here.
APD.
Yeah. Shatner can't die because the alien living in his head keeps him alive. He came in the book he wrote trying to just to piss Pam about. Oh, brilliant. So he says, everyone say it with me because it's Star Wars.
It's Star Wars.
It's Star Wars. Oh.
Yeah.
Shabby, I think Shabby nicked this box off your dad. Yeah, it's good. Glitter stickers. That's like Gem and the Oh, I'd love Gem and the hologram stickers. That'd be awesome. Let's have a look. No Acolyte in your box then, Shabby. No, it was before Acolyte. It was before it. So, hey, Nick. The colour of the hair purple with coloured their hair purple with them. I remember, what did you steal the life-size Darth Maul from KFC? Oh, they used to do that. That's what I mean, Si. It was a great, wasn't it? That aura around it. It was brilliant with everything there. So,
oh, I loved the prequels. They were brilliant.
There you go. It's not glitchy. Brilliant. So, yeah, you must have been. I think Si is pulling your leg. See, I'm perfect, Si. Perfect.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it just must be mine.
You've come out great, though, Si. So it must be on your thing because you've not gone for all. It's been brilliant.
You were showing something, and then it was going like that, pausing, and then you'd move it away, and I'd be like, "What was that? He's just shown." It just went really funny.
Oh no, yeah, look, not glitchy, brilliant. Hey, Shabby, gone pixelated again because you showed an Everton image.
Yeah, that's it. PD couldn't hack it. He went no.
Si left to throw up. Something Shabby just showed made him ill. Charming, brilliant. Anyway, let's get you over here. You see if you can beat my sticker box, Si.
Oh, easy. Sticker box. No, it's just like I said, this tub here, it's just full of stuff that I don't have any recollection with or anything. So if anybody's interested and you want to do deals, let me know.
Deals.
First thing I want to show is this thing. I don't think it's rare or anything, but it's a big. And
oh, Manta Force. That's awesome.
It splits up into like loads of different parts. There must be like, and then
the top comes off, and there should be figures and vehicles inside it as well, Si.
But then you put this thing like on top of it. So I've looked it up and everything.
Yeah.
It's like you put that thing then on top of that.
What the France, man?
So that like sort of goes.
Where have you pulled all that out from?
Top of here or something.
Oh, all right. That beats my stickers.
And it's got like thousands of little like vehicles and stuff with it, which is a really strange thing, isn't it? Really? Like you've got all these things with it, like.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Brilliant.
Hang on, there's more in here. Yeah, and that all these like little extra ships and stuff. And again, I don't know what this is.
So I'm going to make you even bigger because this is super cool what you're showing.
These little things.
They're all the ships that
And
go
all
inside.
these apparently sit in this ship.
Yeah.
Like you open this up and they all sit in this. I think it's missing the cockpit. I think there was a blue cockpit there, and that's not there. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah, look at all these lads. Yeah, these are awesome. Manta Force.
And then there's thousands of these.
Yeah. There should be red, yellow, blue. And was there another colour? There's red, yellow, blue.
Yeah, and then it's come with all like in this bag as well. All these accessories, like all these little men, and there's thousands of them already in that thing. But I think it's the full thing. Do you know what I mean? But
I want that.
You want that, pal?
Yeah, that's definitely coming to Shabby's house.
Yeah, like all this, it all splits off.
Yeah.
It's like all little vehicles. All these are like individual vehicles and stuff. You put it all together.
Like, even the ship's like really white. It's not yellowed at all.
The ship? No, it's like I said, I looked into it, and I think the only thing missing is that that bit, the top. Whoever,
Wow.
you know what I mean? It's like new, isn't it?
Is it not in the inside though, Si? Or it could be in that bag.
I don't really like opening it because there's like loads of bits everywhere.
Yeah, I agree, John.
Yeah,
APD says he literally had every Manta Force ship and the playset. He loved it.
Well, was it a popular thing, Manta Force?
Chuck the blue one.
It doesn't ring a bell at all.
Oh, I loved Manta Force. We had it all, Si, when we were kids, Manta Force. You don't remember it all? As soon as you saw that tonight, I went, oh my, I was wondering, how did you get that, Si? Is that the one we had as kids, or is that something new?
No, they've just been here for such a long time. You pick things up over time, don't you?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's going through all this stuff. Like we're back doing the jobs again, and we've done all the your weight and the plastering and all that. So we're back to like putting things in the loft and getting things out. So I came across this and I thought, oh, I'll show it. So the Tub Thumpers, you know what I mean?
These are cool.
I might as well show it off.
Well, yeah, so you'll have to all the lads are saying you can't read it, like it's not in the chat. They said it's not as good as your stickers and tattoo Shabby you showed and playing cards. And I was like, oh, all right, but it's in a different comment section, so you can't see it.
So do you want that, Mark? So I can put that in the parcel, no problem.
I'll definitely have that. That'd be awesome. Yeah, they are minty G-Force. That's what I mean. I mean, you've got pieces missing, Sam, but it doesn't look like anything's broken on it.
No, there's nothing broke or anything. I think it's just that main bit missing. Me and Claire put it all together. We got it, and like we looked at all the things. Oh, this is ages ago. And we looked at all the how to put it all together on YouTube and stuff because there's no instructions or box or anything. Yeah. And I think the only thing missing is that canopy, the canopy that goes up and down.
Made by Bluebird, same people that made the big yellow teapot.
It's like I said, I don't have any recollection of it. Jane said the same thing. We used to have them, but I just don't remember them.
Super Awesome says, anyone else remember Animax figures and vehicles? That was a huge bridge playset. I know, I don't remember that, John. Was that an American thing? Doesn't ring a bell. No, it doesn't to me either. All right, buddy, what's next? You've started off great there, so you're going to have to keep the level up now.
There's 3 bags full of figures. We go through this one first.
Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, go through them.
I think this is mostly wrestling.
Wrestling.
I think it is.
Different from
again,
the
anybody needs any of these figures, let me know. I don't know who that is.
That's Connor.
But I guess what was a scouse then for Connor?
All right.
Did you get your parcels this week, G-Force?
Get G-Force. This is a different bag. Because when we first started Tub Thumpers, we showed wrestling figures, but this is a different bag.
Yeah, it's another full bag of different wrestlers, yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know who that is.
We will, John. Yeah, it's a British toy line, Ricardo. It was great. It was made by Bluebird. The same people that made the big yellow teapot, like I said. And it was I loved that line. It didn't go long though, that line. It wasn't as long as I think a year, maybe 2 years. That was it. But yeah, it was a great line.
Armandus in the chat saying, and it might be because, like I said, it says AA on his shorts. I've no idea who it is. Another one is Joe Fest regular.
Oh, that's G-Force's close friend right there, Sergeant Slaughter. That's awesome, Si. The RPG.
Oh, I used to love these when I was a kid. These were probably my favourite wrestling figures because they were just double cool for them two. Legion of Doom.
Wow, look at this side. Look how many we still are. We looked after our stuff, mate. We really did.
Yeah, so they're cool, aren't they?
Oh, here we go. Arn Anderson, member of the Four Horsemen. Woohoo! That's who he was.
I think that's a Manta Force, isn't it?
I've looked away for a second. I thought there was a naked man walking past Si. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Macho Man, yeah.
Randy Savage.
These look brand. We looked after our stuff, Jonathan. It's like I said, we weren't from a household that we were going to go out every week and buy stuff, so we always looked.
I had them on my underpants.
Did you? I
yeah,
still got it on mine.
Every pair of underpants says Macho King on the back.
Yeah. Nice G-Force. What a rush! Legions of Doom, yeah.
Oh, it's like these guys as well.
Oh, what was he called? What were they?
The Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers.
Remember, they used to be like, move. And they used to walk down the thing. Great.
They look brand new. It's weird. No Edmonds. Bushwhacker.
That is.
Oh, who's that one? Who's that chap? Who's that one that Si's pulled out?
It's Gimp Man, isn't it? Bondage Man.
No, but I like his outfit.
Yeah. And we all know who this is. Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake. I think one of the lads just said, here you go. Super awesome. I need a Jake the Snake in this line. He has a snake accessory. Oh, have we lost Si?
That must be punching power.
Oh, yeah, you're back. Yeah, you're glitching, Si. You're glitching tonight, buddy. You're back now. You're back.
I don't know what it is.
Who's that one?
It's not Ted DiBiase, is it? No.
Ted DiBiase.
Is it what? Is it Mick Foley?
No idea, buddy. I have no idea. Isn't it funny? They all look the same with beards and longish hair, don't they? I think it was a tag team guy too. There he is. Does he have the snake?
It might be in there. No idea. There's the other one.
That's the one. Yeah.
So they were a good team then, weren't they? Remember him?
Yeah. I think they came from New Zealand. He's saying, they came from here. There you go.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Size okay on my end. Shabby, brilliant. Okay.
Yeah, it's funny, innit? It must be the weather. And the last one on this bag is. Oh, yeah.
I kind of like that figure, brother.
That's the last, isn't it? The sticker.
I can't believe how well they look.
Because they normally seem to have worn off, haven't you, then?
Cheers, I'll piece it later on, pal. That's brilliant.
Yeah, so again, if anybody needs any wrestlers, just let me know. But it's funny how some of them were done like this, like they were just plastic molds, you know.
That's they weren't made by Hasbro, they were made by LJN, where the other ones were made by Hasbro. There you go, Si. See the things you learn on Tub Thumpers?
More you know. Take care, Hoppy. Look at this bag next. I think this is I don't know what Transformer that is.
What is that? I have no idea, Si, what that is.
So obviously a trying to see where his head is. Yeah, it's obviously a transformer.
Jonathan says Jake the Snake has a podcast on YouTube. It's a really good show. Oh, Ric Flair and Jake the Snake. Well, maybe there might be a Jake the Snake coming to you, Johnny boy.
Don't know what that is.
What year? Does it say a year on it, Simon?
Can't see it.
Si, if you're looking to get rid of those wrestlers, I believe you have a box there for me. Good old G balls.
Come in, just let me know, G.
You have to put them together with the other box we found, Si. So put all your wrestlers together.
Yeah, put more than one.
PGM says, is that a Beast Wars Transformers? Maybe. Could be. I don't
maybe
know
PGM. I have no idea. There's no logo on it or anything. I can't see any date or anything either.
Wow. Okay.
Weird one, Marky. I think this is a GoBot.
Oh, what is that? That's awesome.
What's that say on the front there? Banged.
No, we've got Rowdy Piper.
Banger.
This was the second bag of wrestlers size found, Gilster. In the earliest Tub Thumpers, Rowdy Piper was in that one. I remember him being in it. So we have that one. Yeah, it's Beast Wars, says G-Force. That's super cool.
So I think this is a GoBot, isn't it?
I've no idea, mate. None.
Oh yeah, it's got one of them like runners where you can.
Super Awesome says it's not a GoBot. It could be a Cybot or a ChangeBot.
ChangeBot. Open all the bag.
This is cool, Si. This is awesome.
Now this, I don't know what this is, but it comes like with loads of movable parts and.
Captain Scarlet, isn't it, or is it UFO?
I don't know, but look at this thing. It's absolute mint.
Oh, I'm sure that's Captain. Captain Scarlet.
Things that lift up, look.
SPV is Captain Scarlet. I'm positive.
Oh,
Keith Knight will definitely know.
Yeah, it's
there we
SPV.
go.
It's Captain Scarlet, isn't it? Yeah.
Did.
I don't know who it is. I think it's Corgi.
I'll tell you what it is, Si. Scarlet, brilliant. Yeah, we go.
1993, it says. Yeah. Pretty cool, isn't it?
That is awesome. Yeah, looks like Captain Scarlet. That's brilliant, Si.
Again, I think this John will know. It must be like a little wall truck like that. Stickers have worn. But again, it's thing in it.
Jonathan said it could be Dinky, that Captain Scarlet. Kieran says fires a large missile out of the front hatch. Oh, what the fancy? Yeah, I'm having spelling problems myself. It don't matter, boys. We know what you're saying.
Yeah, you read up, don't you? What else is in here? There's this. Like a bat.
Oh, look at the old hologram, Autobot hologram on it.
See if it works. If it's a Decepticon. No.
Oh, that's cool though. So what is that? So obviously that's Transformers, but does it have a date on it? Decepticon.
Could never find the dates.
Could even be Transformers, maybe Battlemaster era. Here we go. Jonathan said, is that Rat Bat?
Probably.
That SPV originally came from a small Captain Scarlet with a small Captain Scarlet figure, did it? Mind wipe. That's what Reynolds is saying. That is super cool. So that's Mind Wipe, Si. The bat is Mind Wipe.
Mind Wipe.
What year is that? Does it not say a year, Si? No.
No. And there's this one, which is weird because I've seen this before, but I always remember it being orange. I don't ever remember it being that colour.
What was that called? Oh,
so it's definitely an Autobot.
Yeah, it's an Autobot. And that wasn't you're thinking that the orange one you're thinking of is grapple, which was not like that. Grapple was not a total. It had a hook on there. Had the same thing side with a ladder, but it had a hook on the end of it.
I don't know who that is.
That's awesome. Si, this stuff's in such good condition. Yeah, he's right here. So many Transformers got repaints, didn't they? That's why I don't mind repaints, me. I've never had an issue with it. That's the body of the rescue bots. They turned into a giant combiner, right? Okay. But what's this? No, I think the other one you showed, Si.
Yeah.
There you go. Hotspot says Gups. Hotspot, that is. Yeah, they did sit backwards. Hey, Tony, it's great to see you. Hotspot combiner defensive, they are. Wow. Good to see you, Tony. Nice to see you, buddy.
This is a gun or something.
Right.
And I think it's off. Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know what that is.
Oh, cool. What is that?
It's like a Megatron, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That must be.
It'll take Shabby a month to and also did it in about 30 seconds. Did you see him? Enjoying this.
Does it wear the hologram?
It's Jason.
No.
He's a headmaster transformer. But who's that one, John? Who's that? Here we go. R. Reynolds, Hardhead.
Same name as you, Mark.
Well, I didn't want to say so.
Yeah, cool, isn't it?
Yeah, really cool. That's Jason and the Wheeled Warriors. Hardhead. There you are. Hardhead. Nice size. So we've seen wrestling, Transformers, Mantra Force.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's you forget about half the stuff, doesn't it? When it gets put away and it's put away for such a long time, you don't think, do you? Like,
I'm the same as you, G-Force. But Reynolds says, Si, he's one of my favourite headmasters. We need to talk. Well,
yeah, no problem.
That must have been
like
Shabby.
Said, none of these have any sentimental value or anything like that. They're probably toys that we just messed with, we've picked up along the way. Like, I know that Manta Force must have been picked up along the way because that's not the one we had as kids if we had one, and I don't even remember it.
Wow, great figures, nice Transformers, and now Babe Station.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you heard him? Yeah. Once it gets to you have no idea. Yeah.
I think it's just random stuff, Mark. I think that's off that Manta Force, isn't it?
Yeah.
That ramp.
What a great way to start season 2 of Si. Look at this. Really?
I don't know who this is or where this is from. I feel like Baz. You know when Baz has his plastic bag and he pulls them out? Should have started talking, son, what's that?
What is that? Is that from Turtles?
God knows.
What does it say on the foot side? Should be on the foot for that one.
No, so there's nothing on the foot.
Well, who is that?
God knows what that is.
I think it's Turtles. It's got to be. It looks like a turtle figure to me, that one.
Oh, hang on. What's on the back?
Jay says Bucky O'Hare. What does it say on the back? So we can't see it from here, buddy.
It's just, honestly, the lights in this world, we're changing them all. They're that orange. It's impossible to read anything in this light. And it's that small. I don't know what that is.
Maybe you need glasses, Simon. Maybe the time is
No, it's just the lighting in here. It's just shocking.
I think the same way as G-Force. Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? This is a shocker. Super Awesome doesn't know what it is. He has no idea. I'll definitely take them off your hands.
There seems to be a theme in this bag, so it might be, you might recognise it looking in it.
Yeah. Read that comment, Si.
I'll definitely take them off your hands, outside. Hopefully Juros is there somewhere. His head is master driver. As far as Transformers is concerned, I think that was the last bag, but I will send you that. That's no problem.
Is it a Bucky side? Yeah. So Jason and Super saying that might be Bucky O'Hare. I'm thinking me and G-Force are saying it could be Turtles.
I think they're right because of that.
Is that Bucky O'Hare, Si?
That's Bucky O'Hare. No, that's Usagi, Jimbo.
Yeah, but that's
Turtles. They're both rabbits. Yeah, I got that wrong. But yeah, But is this so? What I mean though, Mark, is that now you said turtles before, I'm starting to think turtles because
Well, APD saying it's from Bucky O'Hare, so it could be Bucky O'Hare. Could be
that's
Bucky.
Usagi Jimbo, isn't it?
It's a very small line, about 9 figures in all and 2 vehicles. Oh, yeah, that's Usagi Yojimbo.
Yeah, Usagi.
Right.
Next one in here. Oh, Shredder. Is it?
Shredder, that's Shredder, yeah. That's a turtle figure, isn't it? Hey, Kev, yeah. Kev says Google Lens it. God, stop wasting our time. Just Google it. Please,
yeah,
Kev.
you're right.
Really, thanks for coming in, buddy. I'm sure that Bruiser is from Bucky O'Hare. Right, okay. He is Bruiser from Bucky O'Hare. There you go. So that, yeah. Yes, it is APD. There you go. So, yeah. So we've worked out that one. Sounds like you're ordering Chinese.
I saw this online a couple of weeks back, so I know that cape comes with him because I saw it, which is Splinter.
Wow, how old is that side?
No idea. Absolutely no idea.
If you want to part with ICU, whatever his name is, your Jimbo, APD's your man. Hey, Kev, yeah, good old Kev's here. If you want to part with Usagi, we can chat. There you go. But that Splinter's cool, side.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Is there not the date on the back of him, on his back, Simon?
They all are, but like I said, it's just ridiculously, the light is ridiculous in here.
So they've got to be from the 90s then. Got to be. Because we didn't collect Turtles when we were in the 2000s, so they've got to be 90s.
It says here, Gilster, Splinter, 1988.
88, that Splinter? Wow. Love to have Splinter. I have the first 4 Turtles. He'd go well with him. So he's an original Splinter then, is he? Wow. The coat looks brand new. It does, Kieran. Yeah.
Uh-huh. It seems to have a clockwork. It seems to be it's like a clockwork wind up in it. Sorry.
A wind up in it?
Yeah, look.
So G4 says the cape's always missing. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Over 50 people. Brilliant. Cheers. How come there wasn't 40 people? How come there wasn't 50 people when I was showing my Everton program? But now we're showing,
So I wound it up, Mark, and I thought, what does this do?
Yeah. We go to the toilet at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Si off to Co-op to get his milk.
Right, okay, Jason. They didn't have the full line for it. They missed the female. What a surprise. They missed the female. Yeah, okay. Is that a wacky action Donatello, our APD says? Is that wacky action, Si?
Yeah, it must be. It's a wacky walking. Just foot soldier, foot clan.
Right. God, these are old, Si. These, look at the condition of him, mate. Brilliant.
Yeah, proper state.
Those gauntlets on his arms, are they stuck on, Si, or are they accessories?
They're like, you can pull them off. It's like that Bucky O'Hare. You can take them off on his arm.
Why did they put frog legs on a turtle? Yep, it is. He swims. So that's what it was, Si. That was the thing. You put him in the bath, do you? And he swims.
Must it, yeah. Yeah, for his legs at the back. Yeah, of course it would have been.
Good condition. Brilliant. Brilliant, Si.
Oh, there's another one here. I don't know if this is original or not. It seems to be very stiff if they were.
Wow.
And it's annoying because I know all the accessories will be in a bag somewhere and up there. They're going to be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're never with them, so I always think with every bag they're not, so I know they're all together in one. That's a cool figure. I never saw this one though.
Bebop, or is that Rocksteady? It was one of them, wasn't it? That's the original one. Wow.
No, none of them are soft heads. No, they're all hard. Every one of them.
Original Leo, there you go. Good old Gilster says. Wow.
Yeah, that's the other dude, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, there was Rocksteady and Bebop. I remember them. You got them both.
Yeah, it was them two, weren't they? Cool figure, that, isn't it?
APG says the belts are the original. That's the original Leonardo. There you go.
Then that one. Yeah, normally you got splits in these belts, don't you, and stuff.
Okay,
Two more left to go. I've never seen this.
What is that? Well, turtles, obviously, but a spaceman turtle.
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
Gilser says, is that Leo a hard head?
Yeah. Weird, isn't it, that?
Yeah, that is strange. He must have had a hat on, you know, a helmet on it.
Yeah, they're all hard heads, yeah. Don't know what the hell this is. Which seems foot.
That's from Toxic Crusaders. I'm positive it is. Is that Toxic Crusaders, lads, or is that Turtles again?
It's got the same tattoo as me. Weird, isn't it?
Wow, look at you, your 90s, 80s, 90s toys.
And then the last one.
No Tub Thumpers next week. There's an auction. Space Cadet. Oh, an original April. Look at her. Look at the mint on her. That doesn't look chipped or anything inside. The hair looks good on it too.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. It's Cheers GeForce. He's also the chef. Was also Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles side.
And that's it. That's all for this tub.
Yeah, nice April. Si, man. Absolutely brilliant what you've shown there, mate. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, like I said, it was just another tub, so I thought, do you know what? And I've got this as well. Like I said, this was in it, but I'm definitely sending this up to Baz because I know Baz loves Power Rangers. So I'm definitely going to send him that up. I don't know if it's a vintage. I don't know what it is, but I know he loves Power Rangers. So I'm going to send that to Baz.
I just found something. Well, Jen just found me something Power Rangers. You want me to show it you?
Yeah.
I'll show it you. Hold on a sec.
Yeah, so that's the thing. If any of you are interested in them, just let me know. If any of you just think, oh, I need that, or I could do one of them, because I don't know anything much about them. Do you know what I mean? There was just a spare one that was left over.
She found me this. She found it. She got me this, and she got me the Star Wars read-along book. Remember the one with the vinyl record side? So I only need the Empire Strikes Back. David Wills of Toys, bless him, got me the Return of the Jedi one. Jen found the Star Wars one. But she found this, which is Power. I thought it might be Voltron, because I'm the same as you, Si. I'm not a big Power Rangers fan. Let me just make this up. Do I look all right, Si? Can you see me all right?
Yes, it's all normal. It must have been on my side.
Must have just been a little glitch, yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
I don't know what it is, though, Si. It's from 1994. And this. And it's a remote control. It comes with a like that.
Yeah, man. Now you can put that in my parcel. Oh, no, Jen bought it, you did she?
So, yeah, well. Hello, Simon. He's got one of those. Simon, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Simon? So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's great, that. Yeah, I like it.
It works. So if I just move the microphone out of the way a minute.
Oh, tell you what, you get bored quick, you at home, don't you, son? I think it's mint.
Yeah. So she sent me this picture. And she goes to this, it was the same place where she found that Castle Grayskull and so forth. So she sent me this picture and said, "Oh, they've got this." And I went, "Well, great, bring it home. What is it?" I didn't have a clue what it was. But I thought, Is it like a knockoff Voltron? That's what I was thinking because it looks very Voltron-ish. So I thought if it's a knockoff, but then I should have
It
realised.
looks like a Megazord from Power Rangers.
Yeah, now I realised that, and I looked it up. They've got the stickers on the side, the Power Rangers logo or whatever. But I know Jonathan just put this up there. They're doing it again. And they were in, someone put it up that they were in Ross for a certain price. Somebody did this morning. I can't remember who did it, but yeah, 1994. So
I know there was a 10-year gap between us and the Power Rangers and stuff, but I collect the Pink Ranger. I've been collecting Pink Ranger stuff now for a while. And I will say, you know, you can't arse about with Power Ranger figures. If you don't jump on and get the ones you want quick, they do go. They do disappear fast. And I only come across that for, like I said, collecting the Pink Ranger figures.
The only people I know in the community outside that likes it is Peaky and Baz, don't they? They really. I mean, I'm fascinated by it, but it was something I never ever got into.
Oh, if I was 10 years later, Mark, I'd have been all over. Power Rangers would have been right up my street. I'd have been all over it.
55 in the chat. Thank you all so much. That's really nice. Yeah. We'll start Tub Thumpers season 2. That's awesome. It's
Pizza Face.
Pizza Face. He's from the Turtles, right? Shabs, take these TMNTs with the Manta Force. Amazing assortment of toy goodness. Yeah, it is. Brilliant, Si. Well done. Not as good as my sticker, Si, but close second. Right, Si, I've wet my pants.
Well, like you said, if there's any of that stuff you need or you're interested in, just let me know. It's Christmas time, isn't it?
Yeah, but what should they should do something though, Si? What should they do? They should spread the word of Tub Thumpers and see if we can get more.
I'm meeting Luke in York in December, so get us a pint.
APD's interesting, some like turtle stuff. Did you know that Retro April O'Neil, that one you've just shown, is going on for $60 on card?
Wow. So I'll get about 20 quid for that one then, Gil. Who wants it for a tenner?
That's a Megazord. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Yeah, she has got a good IR, Jen. I've got to admit, my missus is awesome for that. You know, for all the times I sit there and, you know, and say she's not interested in. So every time she goes out, she'll always send me pictures, saying, I found this. Like, she got that Castle Grayskull, and it was missing the door, and I think the little gun and a piece of cardboard at the back. Scuba Pete said, don't worry about the door, Shabs, I've got one. And she got it for 40. It was 50. She offered 40 and got it for me. I was elated. I thought, that's brilliant, man. So, yeah, I've got to give my missus credit. She is good for that. That's what I thought it was, PGM, but it's not. It's the original Megazord. Yeah, so it's a 94 one.
Yeah.
Do you remember this one? It came with cords like that with...
Brilliant, though. Brilliant. I used to hate remote control cars like that as a kid because you'd have to, like, change your car, wouldn't you? You'd have to, like, walk behind it.
So 5 dinosaurs combined to form that big box. So it is kind of like the Voltron then, because that's what I thought when I saw, because it's got like a Triceratops on the bottom of a tiger or whatever, and I thought, is that a knockoff Voltron?
Do you know what? I'm not knowing, like, again, I'm not an expert on Power Rangers at all, but I'm positive that's how the Megazords formed as well. Did the Megazords not form like Voltron? I'm sure they did.
Again. Oh, hang on, let me catch my breath. No idea, Si. No idea at all.
Again, before I die.
You know that thing when you try and swallow, but you can't swallow? You're like halfway through it.
Yeah.
Shabby's died on Tub Thumpers. He's cool. Put him on. I've put him over there where my TV is. I've got I made a pop culture stand with all pop culture stuff on it, and I've put him next to him. He looks pretty good. He looks all right for a tenner. Can't go wrong, can you? Have all the 92, 93 Power Rangers, do you, John? I love Power Rangers, so someone collects them. I like them, but it's been handed over how many times, hasn't it? Hasbro had it, Jazzwares had it. Who else had it?
Well, it started for me, Mark, was through COVID, where, you know, when we were all staying in, we were all just ordering stuff online all the time. Well, I'd be ordering stuff, and I can't remember which company it was. I think it was Star Action Figures, but because I kept ordering all through the week, normally they'd send everything in once, and instead of giving you post and packaging back, they'd give you a Blu-ray or they'd put something in like that. Right. And twice they put me a different pink Power Ranger figure in. And the first one, I thought, oh, that's nice to have. Didn't even think anything of it. Then when I got another one, I was like, these are pretty cool, and that's how it started. I just started to collect Pink Ranger stuff in.
Cool. What, just the Pink Ranger, though, Si? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Just the Pink Ranger. Yeah. Again, because of the ones I'd already got given, like, basically.
Got you. So he just started a trend. Well, it's like when you said those Lego Muppets, and there was only, you said there was like 12 to collect, so I collected the other one. Sometimes it takes something like that, doesn't it? For you, actually, I'll collect a few of these.
Yeah, I don't mind, do you, like kicking into it? Yeah.
Exactly right, buddy. It says we're mostly aged out when that's what I was thinking, because Power Rangers was what, 92, 93, was it around there? And I
think
was
so, yeah, in the early 90s, wasn't it? Yeah.
So I was 16 in 92. So yeah, I think I was just getting out of it, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Power Rangers was part of what we brought back into collecting toys. Nice one. It was a good toy line though, wasn't it? When you look, that's one of the things, again, why I love this community so much, all the different aspects of collecting, is because even though we don't collect it, you look at some people for Power Rangers, you think, yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. So yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Well, you wait till she gets older. That you have had it, sunshine, for that one.
Look at G4 sat at home now going, no, don't say that. Don't say that. They should sing the Band-Aid song, Si, for that good toy stuff. There you are. I stopped toying in maybe 88, then came back in 92, 93. I think we've all done that, haven't we, Si? You know, even though we all say, oh, yeah, I've collected all my life or whatever, you pick up certain things here and there, but there is a time in your life where
well, listen, when you're 16, 17, you're trying to impress birds, aren't you? You're going out in town, you're more hanging around with your mates, you're getting more into the real world, aren't you? And I mean, for me, comic books I've always bought. Toys at that time, figures especially, did take a second seat. I mean, I bought the occasional Batmobile and Batman figure and whatever, and DC at the time, and Star Wars, but not like you do as you get older a bit more. And I think that Don's right. I think there is that 10-year from 16 to 26, like where you just fill your boots instead of collecting, don't you?
Yeah. That's exactly. But you always keep your eye out, don't you? It's like, even though you're not, it's like,
not like what you do. Yeah, not what it becomes. Yeah,
I understand exactly what you're saying there. So yes, Megazords were like Voltron. Many small things combined. Right. Okay. Which came first? It's got to be Voltron came first. That was 80s,
Voltron was it? Yeah, definitely.
Would love to find some Matchbox Voltron figures in the wild. I didn't know there was a Matchbox Voltron figures. Gilster. Yeah, so it's part of the. Yeah, we all did that. I sold most of mine, as you know, G-Force, but I still kept a few of them, especially the ones I bought in England. You know, with a Tri logo on a Power of the Force 2 card. So I enjoyed it.
Actually, Mark, which Power of the Force, the muscly figures.
Yeah, but then it died off.
What you backing them with them when you looked at them? Then why did you think, oh yeah, Star Wars? I looked at them and went like, well, they're not like.
I'll take a famous quote of someone we know, because it's Star Wars. You know, that was the love for it back then, wasn't it? I always remember, and I was one of those people that didn't mind the bulky figures, mate. It was something different. The way I worked it out was, I mean, obviously now when you see the TVC now sign the Black Series, you know how upgraded they are and how fantastic they look. But back then, they didn't look like the Kenner figures, even though they didn't look like the original Star Wars. So I didn't mind them. Do you see what I mean? I just thought it's something
just different. Yeah.
The funniest thing is, though, if you remember, especially you lads in the chat as well, all the ships that came out were all the old molds. They kept the Falcon, put the lights in it. They kept you know what I mean? There was a lot of A-Wing. They kept all the old molds from the ships, but they just updid the figures a little bit. And
so like the figures were vastly changed, but the vehicles weren't like they were the same sort of molds.
But if you actually have a look, and if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong in the chat, but I was under the assumption that the actual bulky figures didn't last that long, maybe 18 months, and they went back to standard figures, but they were different. So if you actually look at those bulky figures, in the same line as it was going on a bit, it toned down a bit. The bulkiness toned back down. So I can't remember, because obviously it was the middle of the 90s. I can't remember whether someone had complained like we do now. Oh, these are crap. I'm not, or maybe people weren't buying them as much. Do you know what I mean? But I liked them.
To go back to how they originally looked, there must have been a gripe, shall we say?
Yeah, Ricardo says the same thing. Yeah, Power of the Force. And the nicest thing is now it's funny because we still until recently we look at Power of the Force like it was like it's still relatively new. It's 30 years old now, Power of the Force. Do you know what I mean?
What was the time gap between the original vintage figures to Power of the Force?
10 years.
And were they making any figures in between that line?
No.
Because BOE sometimes pulls out figures that were after the Star Wars line. And I'm like, I don't have like these Star Wars ones with the coins in. I don't remember any of them cards. I don't know what it is in my head. I can't remember them sort of cards. I just can't.
No, there was loads that came out. There was the trilogy collection came out, the saga collection. I mean, I've got most of them still here, all boxed away. And so, you know, maybe we'll do a Tub Thumpers Star Wars one night because I've got
comparing different figures. Yeah.
So maybe we should do that.
That's the history, Mark. I generally do get lost in it. Like I said, I remember the figures as a kid, and I remember all them. The last 17 goes really fuzzy for me. And to be fair with you, it's only been in this community the past 5 years. I've actually got to know what the last 17 was. I won't say any lies. Do you know what I mean? I remember having them figures, is the Han Solo in all grey and the Luke Skywalker hand that the helmets could come off. But I never knew there was this big last 17 thing about them. So maybe it would be a good Tub Thumpers that, going through different variations of Star Wars figures since the original line of them.
The thing is, though, that's going to have to be a 5-hour Tub Thumper side. I've got, I mean, the boxes, GeForce to see it here, the boxes and boxes of Star Wars I've got. I mean, I must have 3 hubs of just loose figures, must hundreds in there, just loose figures, and the Geonosis arena. And, you know, it's funny, isn't it? There's stuff you keep and put away. And it's hard, you know, because I know I sold quite a bit of my stuff last year, but I still get some of the Power of the Force stuff. I kept the Cantina diorama and Jabba's, you know, remember the cardboard one that came out, lads, and the Jabba's Palace one. And I kept all the the speeder bikes side with Luke and Leia on this and the bikes out because you wanted them. So I've got them for you because you got the Luke, didn't you? Side, which one did you? Oh, you got the Biker Scout, and I've got the other ones for you. So I kept. So there's a couple of things I collect from that line, but yeah. We'll definitely do that, Simon. Definitely, that sounds like a great idea.
Interesting for me that, because like I said, there is a hazy 10 years there where I don't know what happened. I've no idea what happened. What actually happened after the vintage Star Wars line? What was the next big thing? Was it Power of the Force? Was there something before that? You know?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. If you're interested, if the lads, because obviously these lads support us every week. And if you fancy doing a Star Wars Tub Thumpers one now, where we just pull out loads of figures and so forth, let us know. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'll need the lads and you, Mark, because that's what I'm saying. I've got no idea. So I'd like to hear, you know, actually what happened since then. And a lot of these know, don't we?
It was the end of the decade drought. You're exactly right. Then it just boomed, though, didn't it? I mean, one of the things.
10 years.
Well, it must have done all right because ever since Power of the Force, Star Wars figures has never stopped. I mean, it's gone and gone and gone. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, if it wasn't for the Saga and Trilogy collection, you would never have got the TVC collection and that sort of thing. So since the Power of the Force hasn't stopped at all, it's gone on and gone on and gone on. So, you know, and I think that's why we have such a passion that we have is because
well, that's what I'm saying. So I think it'd be an interesting chat because for me, did the Power of the Force run up to the Force? I mean, to the Phantom Menace? And if it did, how come I don't see a massive flack of Power of the Force Phantom Menace stuff?
Right. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will arrange a live stream other than Tub Thumpers, and we'll do a Power of the Force live stream. How about that? And we'll get the lads.
Yeah.
So if any of you lads are interested in doing a stream on Power of the Force, get in touch with me, and we'll do that. We'll do a Power of the Force stream. That sounds awesome. Yeah, well, I think the love is definitely there for that line. I always liked it. So we did complain, and complaints went to magazines, and then they changed them. So that's because I do remember they did slim them down. Side they did get rid of the bulk. Do you remember? I remember the Princess Leia, and that was awful. But I still got that figure. But it was awful. The sleeves looked like she was having a fight in the north. You know?
Just come out of the kebab shop.
Let's come out of the kebab shop. Back in the 90s, we complained exactly, so we got all the info from the magazines. I agree with that. Yeah, I still have a lot of those magazines we bought in the 90s. Yes, a 5-hour Star Wars stuff of the cheese RDTM. So yeah, we'll definitely do a Power of the Force one. That sounds awesome. So GeForce has seen your box, Shabby, not judging, mate. Well, it was one of those nights, a bit to drink, romance was in the air. Not verbally, John. Make a charity event, Shabby. Do a 24-hour Star. I don't know about 20. I don't know how students can do it. I don't think I could. Imagine listening to me for 24 hours. You lot. Next time you see me, you punch me in the face. Sounds like a great stream. 5 hours of Star. Look at because it's Star Wars. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Kicking myself, I didn't pick up the reactions at Toys R Us where there was loads of them on the pegs cheap. Now they're going for crazy money. Funny, isn't it, how things go? I agree with that, Gilster.
Yeah.
Gilly asked Jonathan about his love of Super 7. Yeah, he loves that Super 7.
No, I love Jonathan Redmond. I love him like a brother. But I am telling you, I do not agree with him over Super 7. because I've got a few Super 7 figures over these years, and I really do like my Super 7 figures. And even though Hasbro, as you know, Mark, my favorite ever cartoon in the 80s was Dungeons and Dragons. And when Hasbro did them D&D figures, I'd waited 40 years for them figures until I saw the Super 7 ones. And then I just went, oh my God, now they're the ones. And I know John won't agree with me at all, but I like them Super 7 figures. I do.
My ex-wife wouldn't let me go shopping at the Super Kmart because I always came home with 4 or 5 figures. That's what I mean, Ricardo. He was, I miss them. I think that's when when, especially me, I can't speak for anybody else, when I piss and moan about nothing being in the stores. It's because of that. I loved going into the shop after work, and you go in there and it was full, and you'd stand there for about 10, 15 minutes going through toys and all. I just loved it. I loved it. And the nicest thing is as well, when you went with your friends, and there was always something to talk about in the toy aisles because your mates would collect a different thing. So you pick that up and you did it. Like I remember, when the lads have come to see me and we've all gone out to Targets and Walmarts, it's always nice. Oh, look at this and look at this. And when it's full, when a toy shop's full, or a toy aisle's full, sorry. I love that.
Yeah.
Are they similar to Super 7 G-Force? Well, could be. I showed my Power of the Force stuff up on Tub Thumpers. You did, mate. Exactly right.
Yeah, he did. He had a lot, didn't he, G-Force in his tubs, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right, John. So,
so maybe G-Force is the first to be signed up then, because like I said, he did have a lot of them, so he'll know what he's talking about. So there's the first guest signed up. Thank you.
Yeah, well I think our guest, anyone who collects the Star Wars, like the 90s figures, we'll have a good chat about that. Yeah,
Des has just said he's been collecting them 30 years. He's another one.
Next up, maybe 6:10 or 6:15, just after this stream ends, Wheel of Fortune 80s Toys Cartoons, please stop by. Yeah, we'll definitely stop by, Johnny boy, definitely. My issue with Super 7 is not the figures, it's the crate. Yeah, it's a bit expensive, $55 to $60.
Do you not feel like sometimes they're like I don't know, to me, they always feel like a deluxe figure. The paint jobs are always immaculate. They always feel dead nicely made in my hands, and they are expensive, though, yeah.
Cheers, Mr. B. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Yeah, Rhino's come and said hello. Hiya, pal. So Mr. B's got to go. All right, mate. Well, we wish your cousin all the best. I don't know what's going on, but let's hope he's all right, my friend. Right, so everyone's saying late. Look at that. G-Force is down for it.
Yeah.
I bought these Super 7 figures, and they cost me an arm and a leg. However, I like. Yeah, they're all right. I mean, I don't really. I haven't bought anything, so I'll definitely be there. Good old Des, brilliant. Make sure they are. So Connor, thank you, Connor. There's Sags is right there. So if you're not subscribed to Super Awesome, where have you been? I love his channel. I love him. So there he is, right there, and all the stuff that's going on. So we're going to finish up in a minute, Si. Remember, people, hit that like button. Thank you, and thanks for coming back, everybody. Yeah, I've loved tonight's Tub Thumpers. You saved it, Si, because what I was showing was absolutely good old Si to the rescue. Count me in, good old DTM. No, Si, because NECA have the exact same business model, but half the price, and NECA's paint apps are the best in the business.
Yes, I love my NECA figures.
Guppy would be good. What about you, Gary Moore? You'd be a good guest on it too. Yeah, Guppy would be good. Bloody Guppy's Museum. And
keep Guppy.
I can get about 9, 10 on, can't I? Even though,
like I said, it's not necessarily the sense of power of the force. It's necessarily, for me, I'm always quite lost because, like I said, I love Star Wars, like all yours. But my Star Wars, basically, apart from, I never bought the Black Series, only Return of the Jedi. I never jumped onto Power of the Force and never collected any Star Wars throughout any of all the years after, apart from certain things like helmets. And like when I get all my collection out, eventually, you'll see how random my Star Wars collection is. Do you know what I mean?
I'll do it.
And I don't think I ever loved on the jump of my figures of vintage or anything because we still got all our vintage figures from when we were kids.
Okay.
So it'd be interesting for me to just know what happened in them years. Do you know what I mean? How did it come back again in a sense? What was keeping it alive? Was it the comic books? Was it the Timothy Zahn books? What, because there was no movies, there was no TV shows. So what was keeping it alive in them years?
Yeah, well, definitely, it sounds good. So if anyone wants to get in touch with me inside, say, yeah, we'll set it up and we'll do one. That'd be awesome. Anyway, we've got 3 minutes left. Should we show the Christmas is Coming gallery again, Si?
Well, it took me a while to make, so you might as well.
Might as well. So everybody, this will put them all in a good mood, Si, because they'll watch it and they'll go, you know what? Shabby and Si have introduced the festive season at least 6 years before it's meant to be here. Christmas is coming. Like our Des says, Si, just because it's Christmas. So let's sort of call it a night. Action Pop Dad says I have a few Power of the Force bits. And me, a Power of the Force waffle. You're in. We've got you. Just wait to... I wanted to buy the Super 7 Black Hole Series 3 pack, Maximilian, but it was too expensive. It's pricey, Ricardo, definitely. Awesome stream, lads. Great job. Boys, like I say, you lot make it. You lot turning up, and we had over 50 in here at one time today. So this is what makes me and Si happy. So, like, you
you used to say that on ZSR, but I agree with everything you're saying there on this show. It's all about the Tub Thumpers. It's not just you and me and the guest. It's everybody in it. We all add to it. I like it for that.
Yeah. So ZSR is on my channel on Friday. Like I say, get your autographs in. So if you've got any autographs, get them in. We'll do ZSR Friday. Let's just get down to the bottom. Great as always. Later, everyone. Cheers, Ricardo. Thanks, everybody, for turning up. It's been absolutely brilliant. What a great start to the show. And we'll see you next week for Tub Thumpers. Anything else to say, Si, before we go?
Watch ZSR on Friday.
Watch ZSR Friday. See you.